Here in Mérida, Mexico, there are several things done in a totally different way from the way in which we do them in the States. And the way in which we pay our rent every month is one of those things. If you are tuning in for the first time, I'm Kiba. Welcome to my channel. I have been living in Mérida, Mexico for 3 years. And you know, coming from the States, I came here from Georgia, which is where I'm from. When it comes to paying rent, pretty much for no matter where you live at in the States, we're paying in one of 3 ways. We're paying our rent online, we're using a check or a money order. Here, it's a whole different process. So today I'm gonna be taking you all with me to show you how we pay our rent every month here in Mérida, Mexico. So I shared with you guys in a previous video that when it comes to paying rent, I prefer to withdraw money from Banorte because Banorte allows you to withdraw the most amount of pesos in one transaction. So that's gonna be step 1 to what I do next is withdraw my rent money from Banorte. And I'm also gonna show you guys about the process with declining the conversion. And then because I like to just keep pesos on me at all times just to have, I'm also gonna do a withdrawal from Citibanamex to show you guys the difference when you are withdrawing from those 2 different banks, because with Citibanamex you don't have to decline the conversion, I'm guessing because it's basically a Citibank and that's an American bank. So I'm guessing that's why they don't take you through the process of having to decline the conversion when you are withdrawing. So let's go ahead and go to the ATM, start the process. So now that I have my pesos for my rent and my pesos for day-to-day life, the next thing is going to be going to the ATM where my landlord banks and depositing my rent directly into his account. Now I could have gotten my pesos for day-to-day life off from Banorte, but I just wanted to show you guys the difference with using the 2 different ATMs. So basically I have an account number that was given to me by my landlord, and I am able to deposit my rent directly to him. I don't have to go inside of the bank. I don't have to speak to a teller. This is a very common method for doing business here. You know, even if you like order food from a restaurant, they'll give you the option to do what's called a cash transfer. And that means they give you an account number and you transfer that money, deposit that money directly to their account from the ATM. And it's very safe. Like, the account number they give you is nothing can be done with it other than you making a deposit. So like, they don't have to worry about you trying to do something fraudulent with the number because you can't. And so this is how we do it. You deposit your money directly into their account through the ATM. So let's go ahead and do that process.
No introduzcas moneda, solo billete. Inserta máximo.
And that is how we pay rent in Mérida, Mexico, through the ATM. Now, you can also do a cash transfer at the OXXO convenience store, but I don't do it for rent because they have a limit on how much you can transfer in one transaction. The most you can transfer is 5,000 pesos. So I'll more so go to OXXO when it's like for my electricity payment, or if I'm doing a cash transfer like to a restaurant for food. So that's it. That's how we pay our rent. You know, that's the process. Now it's still early in the day, and so I'm gonna go and get me some food, and I also have a massage booked. So let's go.